There's a threat in the world today. A threat to our way of living, a threat to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
Hey, it's Leo.
What up,
Hey.
Leo?
And guess what? Leo is not a Leo.
Leo is a
Sagittarius. Oh, he's a Libra.
Libra.
My man, he is the balance of the universe.
They got bromance going on.
We are
over here now.
balancing. Okay.
He's feeling better now, folks. Come check out Leo
Thank you.
At-
Leo the Libra.
at Stadium Tavern, 802 Southwest Street. This is the one. I am the ass. We are Black and White Sports. Wednesday night live every week from Stadium Tavern, 802 Southwest Street in Indianapolis.
All right, John Wayne Buzzard wants to know a non-sports thing, but he is John Wayne Buzzard, so I will be nice. Hey, howdy.
Yeah, because I said that earlier.
He
So we're gonna
wants
wait.
he wants to know my top 5 groups that I would want to see live.
Yep. Now you think about that for just a quick second
Okay.
as I do some station identification real quick.
PDA.
Yes. So Checkers and Wreckers, check them out every Sunday morning live at 11 o'clock on Facebook. Check out, they will actually be before I hear, well, yeah. I kind of got the eye, man. That was kind of weird. Okay, so this Saturday before the Final Four event, they're going to be out at Ingalls Raceway for some quarter scale racing, man. That looks fun and exciting. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it out there this weekend, but
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I have no idea what quarter scale is.
it's a quarter scale of a real car.
Okay.
So when you see like
Okay.
Hot Wheels, they say 1/64th. That is a 1/64th scale of a real vehicle.
Okay.
So you got a quarter scale car.
So it's a quarter. Never mind.
Howdy.
I don't know if I'm going.
Okay.
But I have to get permission.
Yeah.
I have to get permission from the wife on that one. And I'd like to get some things. It's a nice day. I'd like to get some
I'm
things
with you.
moved over to the house.
I'm with you. So all you race fans, go check out Checkers and Wreckers at Ingalls Raceway this Saturday. Checkers and Wreckers page, I believe, has the schedule posted for Saturday, so go check them out. Kelsey Rizzy, man, Plexus. Stuff's good. Stuff's working on my stomach area, man. You know why? Because Plexus Worldwide is a line of products that are simple, effective, all-natural plant-based products that focus on your gut health, reducing inflammation, and balancing our blood sugar. The young, the old, the middle.
So basically, the whole family can benefit from this product.
The whole family. That's right. That's right, Damon. The whole family. Check out Kelsey
The whole
Rizzy.
Bam family.
Yes.
Fam Damley.
Fam Damley. Check out Kelsey at my site, plexusworldwide.com/Kelsey Rizzy today.
NWA.
That's what I put. Hold on. Oh, you giving
Elvis.
mine?
No. NWA, Elvis, Motley Crue, James Brown, and the Rich.
Here was my top 5. So real quick, if you're just joining in, John Wayne Buzzard put a non-sports related, but our second passion is music.
Yeah.
We all love
Because
music.
the music never stops.
Exactly. So the music never stops. So he asked what our top 5 bands that we'd never seen before. I put The Doors, NWA, Prince, Tom Petty, and I did throw one in there that I have seen before, which was Kid Rock, because the one and only time I've seen Kid Rock was out at Carb Day. And Chris and Rodney could tell you a hell of a story about that Carb Day that we're not going to put on here in person. They will tell you the story.
I wasn't there, but I heard the concert from our front porch.
Yes, you did.
Saw all the fireworks. We were there. We were there, but we weren't there.
It was awesome. No.
That was like the
Carb Day.
Stones.
No, this was Carb Day. This was Kid Rock Carb Day. When Lil Joe or whatever is not Lil Joe.
Yes.
The little dude was still there.
Yes. Okay. All right. Because what we heard was the Kid Rock concert.
Yeah, that was like
The
Stones.
the Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We heard the Stones too.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah.
I bet. So who's your 5? Let's hear your 5.
My top 5. The Temptations.
Ooh, yeah.
Aerosmith.
You're living on the edge. I'm waiting for another impersonation here, folks.
Well,
Waiting
see,
on him.
I've seen them, so I can't.
Who?
The OJs. I've seen them already, but I'd like to see them when they were younger.
Okay.
The OJs.
Okay.
So that's 3. You said groups, right? Outkast.
No, anything.
Outkast.
Original. The early days would have been real nice, like the ATLians by the
Outkast,
Southern
period.
Playlist, the Cadillac funky music.
Outkast, period. And this was gonna throw you for a loop. And I wanted to go
Kenny
so bad.
Chesney.
Oh, no. I wanted to go. I wanted to take the wife so bad because they were actually here
Boys Men.
about a little over a month ago.
Ooh, I'm trying to remember.
But the freaking tickets were astronomical.
Metallica. Yeah. I just can't. Man.
I got a lot of honorable mentions.
Them weekday concerts like that, man. I can't. Oof.
Yeah. I have a lot of honorable mentions, but I look for the live show. You know what I mean? I want the experience.
We're about to
I don't
see
want
Kool
just the
and the
music.
Gang this year,
Yes.
Sean.
We're going to see Kool and the Gang and Foreigner.
Woo! We'll be like that. By the time they come on stage,
Oh yeah.
we will be like, woo!
I've been informed that we're having at least 200 Jello shots.
At least.
At least.
The
That has nothing to do with our beer and our liquor.
right. That's just the shots.
Uber.
You a lucky man, John Wayne.
Yeah, I agree, man. Weekend concerts are tough. You know what I mean? I got a lot of honorable mentions. I'd like to see NWA in concert. That would have been great.
Oh, that was my other one. Yeah.
I would have loved to see Tom Petty.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
A lot of them.
There's
so
a
we're
lot.
done with music
Yeah.
now. Let's go back to sports.
Okay.
Because we're not Barstool. We sit on a bar stool.
Yeah, I have no desire to see Whitney Houston. Unless she was smoking for free. But anyway.
The hip to the hop. Oh, man. The night before my SAT, the first SAT.
Wu-Tang. I would like to see Wu-Tang in concert.
I would like to. All of them. When ODB and everybody was there, yeah.
All 50
So
people.
the night before I took the first SAT, I went to see Method Man, Redman,
Jimi Hendrix.
DMX. Hell yeah. DMX, the Rough Riders, and Jay-Z concert came to Market Square Arena when it was here. I scored pretty poor on that SAT. Let's just say that.
I would have loved to just have been at Woodstock.
Yeah.
That would have
witness.
been. That would have been.
Witness.
Okay, but anyway,
back to your regular broadcast station.
Dad's listening.
What up, Pops?
So,
what does that mean? Dad's listening.
I don't know.
He obviously knows I scored piss poor on the SAT. He got the record.
He bought the tickets. All right, so right now we are jumping into some NBA because we don't want to do too much on the. You want to talk about the women? Or you want to talk about NBA?
No, women come in here a little bit.
All right. All right, so we're going to talk about the NBA for a little bit and the Pacers, obviously. Right now, the Pacers are up 11, 39-28 on the Pistons.
Second quarter, 3.5 minutes left.
All right, so what's the big news in the NBA right now?
Russell Westbrook dropping a double, triple-double, 20, 20, and 21. Who was the only other person to do that? Was it Wilt? Is that what it said? Wilt?
Maybe. I don't think anybody's done that.
No, I think Wilt did.
It would have only been Wilt. And the fact that you posted hashtag time insert. The fact that you posted about Wilt Chamberlain never fouling out of a game, that's amazing. I never knew that. I never knew that.
That is all. I didn't
Never
know
knew that.
So I was like, wow, really?
Like, wow.
I read it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's one of our weekly things.
You scored 100 points in the game, and then you never fouled out. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to that. So, bro, I was watching the game. The wife and I was watching the game, and I posted on there. I mean, I was looking at the stats, but I don't think I really paid attention to it. I heard him say Westbrook had 10 assists in the first quarter, but I was like, hold on, that wasn't right. So I went to my phone, pulled up the game, pulled up the stats, and sure enough, he had 10 assists in the first quarter. And at that moment, I said, LeBron's not playing, Ingram's not playing, Ball's not playing, Kuzma's not playing, Tyson Chandler's not playing. This is going to be bad news.
And it sure was.
20 points, 20 rebounds,
21 assists.
21 assists.
But didn't
from your point guard.
Didn't LeBron state that I ain't sitting unless I'm hurt?
Well, LeBron is hurt. LeBron is hurt. The groin is not healthy. I mean, the groin is not healthy,
let's go shoot some craps.
And financially and team wise, why are you putting him out there? You have no.
I understand now. You got 5 games left.
Yeah,
in the season,
you have
and
there's nothing.
There's no way you can do.
There's nothing you positive. Can do. You're not going to break no records. You're not in the MVP race. There's nothing. You're already going to be first team NBA. You're going to be first team NBA defense. So whatever. Go into offseason, fire your coach, get a new coach, trade 2 players, sign some free agents, and let's try it again.
Hold on. I missed that. What's he talking about? John Wayne, 10,000 what? What's that? Tell me. Anyway,
that's the women he's supposed to sleep with. Or it was 20,000. He was 20,000. He was supposed to sleep with 20,000 women.
Who?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, I got it. Now I'm with you. Thank you.
I think that's what he's referring to. I could be wrong, but women, women. Or the women's bracket. I don't know, but we're talking with the NBA. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting there reading shit.
I don't know. I don't. He's just
women. Yes. Okay. Thank
women.
you. Yeah.
Yes. We like them.
I'm not saying
the one is right. Yes, because there can only be one.
I've only slept with one woman.
Oh my God. This century.
This decade. Definitely.
Well, yeah.
A century, man. What are you talking about? I graduated in 2000.
Well, yeah, my bad. Yeah, I graduated last century.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, so you got the Russell Westbrook. The biggest story right now in the NBA is, and it's so obvious, but it is the biggest story. MVP. I mean, you got Harden and you got Giannis. You know what I mean? On Thursday, I'm Harden. On Friday, I'm Giannis.
Who's Harden?
Harden.
Oh, okay.
Harden.
You're talking about James Harden. Okay. I didn't know who Harden was.
Right, phonetically correct, asshole. Shut up, Dan.
The name fits.
Shut up, Dan. So
pulling out Floyd's knob.
I mean,
over there.
it just I wouldn't be.
What the hell was that?
I wouldn't be, because I had like 9 things to say. I wouldn't be disappointed if they had a co-MVP.
You think they will?
I don't think they will, but I wouldn't be disappointed because you can lean for both of them. You know,
you can.
At this moment, I'm kind of leaning towards Giannis because he's done this all year. There was, even though James Harden had that long stretch of 30-point games, there was a point at the beginning of the season James Harden couldn't hit anything, and he was not in the MVP race.
Right.
You know, so that 30
But you
point
pop back
streak
up when you have 30 to 40 points every game.
Right. So I'm looking at this point, I'm looking at the whole body of work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I would
Because
agree
you
with
take
Giannis
James
on
Harden off the Rockets, Chris Paul still had them winning. Chris Paul still had them winning games. They didn't fall.
Yeah.
They didn't fall from where they were at. Take Giannis out the game.
Yes, I'm sorry. Take Harden out the game. Well, you said take Giannis.
Commercial sucks so
Well,
bad.
Chris Paul is in those too, so.
Yeah, but that particular one was, he said, hey, me my beard? No, hey. But anyway, you know, so that's how I vote for it at this point right now. You know,
I would agree with that. You got to definitely, I mean, most valuable player means most valuable player through that season because it's a yearly award, right? So you have to go through the whole season and where they're at. And I'm not saying that the MVP of the league should never be just looked at, oh, well, you know, you're a playoff team. You have to make the playoffs. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do that. Now, I'm not saying like Phoenix. God love you out to Phoenix, but you guys suck. And if they had, let's say, Giannis or James Harden on their team, okay, he would get them to at least 20 more wins, I would think, overall in the league. So you would still look at him as an MVP.
all right.
You know?
See,
so there's different parameters that you got to look at as the MVP.
I think the MVP is the meaning of the word MVP is misconstrued. It says most valuable player, meaning the most valuable player to that team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right now, I think it's the MVP race is who's the most popular.
Yeah, and it's
You
just
know,
like
who
the
can
All-Stars.
score the most.
It's just
You
like
know
the
what I mean?
All-Stars.
You know, I'd like to see, like, I don't want to take nothing against Steph Curry. Steph Curry is a phenomenal player. But would you be an MVP? Would you be an MVP without all those guys on that team?
Well,
You know what I mean? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't want to take nothing away from him. I think he's going to go down as probably one of the top 10 players.
I would say.
You know what I mean? He's going to go down as
Definitely
top 3,
top 20.
definitely top 3 shooters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you take him, I mean, if you take all those players around him off the team, will he make everybody else around him better?
And that's what value means.
That's what the valuable player means. Giannis makes every single player on that team better.
Yeah.
So what? He can't shoot threes, but he's putting up 25 points a game. He's putting up 14 rebounds a game. He's giving you 5 assists, 3 blocks, couple steals.
I mean, because
every game.
If we were just going off of the here and now instead of the whole season, why wouldn't anybody be looking at like somebody like Boyan for the Pacers? Because he is, in my mind,
right now,
oh yeah, the most valuable player.
Yeah,
you know, that's what I'm saying. So I agree with you on you have to take it from game 1 to game 82. You can't just take bits and pieces. This is, and like I was saying before, that's like the All-Star picking. It's not about who really deserves to be in there all the time. It's more of, how many fans can I get to vote for me?
Right.
I mean, that's not the way it all.
I mean, me personally, I like to see the players make the votes for. I like the reporters, but you report you vote how you want to write or what your bias is as a reporter. The fans vote for who they like, not their numbers. The players and the coaches are going to vote for the game, the numbers,
right?
How they're performing. I like to see all the voting be done by the players and the coaches because that's how you're going to get the cleanest.
And you can't vote
the
for
cleanest
yourself.
vote, and you can't vote for yourself.
Yep.
So you're not going to vote.
So
at that point, you're not going to go, well, I'm going to vote for this guy because he's my buddy. Nah, it's not going to work that way.
Right.
They're going to vote for that guy who's like, shoot, man, the players tell it now.
Right.
You know what I mean? That dude is playing better than nobody in the league.
Well, and I know that you like this concept of picking the teams from East and West, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like it.
In my opinion, an All-Star game, a Pro Bowl game, whatever, should be that you got conferences for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the conferences together.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
East
not getting,
versus West.
if they go back to East versus West,
I mean, it's
I'm not going to
hurt your
complain.
feelings, right?
It's not complain. I'm gonna like it too.
I'm just throwing it out there.
I
I didn't like the change in that. I think that like I said, it should be East versus West. The best in the East versus the best in the West.
And
give the conference a reason
I like
to have
it.
conferences.
I like it like this. Like every 4 years or every 5 years, have this new criteria how you pick the all-star team, and then the other 4 years you do East and West like traditionally you do it, and then you just mix it up a little bit.
I mean, okay.
Because I think that's why they did it, because it started to get a little complacent, started to get a little boring, and then
what's that say about the sport in the NBA wise?
I mean, that can go either way.
Why is it boring? Why would it be boring? Damon, please tell me, why would it be boring if you have the best in the East versus the best in the West? You know why? Because for so long, the East dominated the West. Then for so long, the West clobbered the East. That's the only reason they made it, in my opinion. Because the West was dominating with talent compared to the East.
I mean, it's all there, but yeah, the West was dominating. But if you go back, the West hadn't won that many of the last couple. And I know LeBron had them winning in the East.
Okay. No, I mean, recently it's been, I'm talking about like, in the 80s and real early 90s, the East was the conference.
Yeah, because you had
all them in the East.
Because you had the Knicks, you had the Heat, you had the Pacers, you had the Bulls, the
Celtics,
Nets, the Celtics. Yeah.
So then, then it transitioned to you got the West coming in. Shaq, Kobe,
Duncan,
Robinson. Elijah
Stoudemire, Nash.
You had all them, and the West dominated. Then the East started coming back a little bit here, when Cleveland had the big team, when the Heat had the big team, when, you still had other teams.
See, this is why Sean is only allowed to talk about racing. This dude says East versus the Lakers.
What? East versus Lakers. The Lakers suck, Sean. Why would anybody want to see an all-star game with the whole all-star elite from the conference versus a team with one player that is supposedly God in some people's minds on the basketball court, and players that he was trying to get rid of for half of the season? Damon, being a Laker fan, please tell me, would that be fun and enjoyable for you? Since I just trash talked your team.
You know what? I'm not going to put all of the blame on LeBron. I was watching Players Only last night for the OKC game. Isaiah was saying it, plain and simple. You know what I mean? The Lakers were in a good spot. They were in the play.
Sean, we talk shit whenever we feel the need.
Yes. If you don't like it, come down here and do something about it. Yeah. But the Lakers were in a good spot. I think they were like sixth or fifth in the West. They were on the winning streak. They were winning games. They were looking good. Ball got hurt, and LeBron got hurt, and then they lost 15 of 17 games. That took them completely out. And at that time, and then you throw out this, I don't know what cup, or I forgot the other dude because they got rid of Cupcake. Magic and this other dude. I don't know what the hell they were doing. Why if you have trade talks, that's fine. But these young prima donna athletes are freaking sensitive. Mm-hmm. So how you gonna go throw their names in trade rumors? So the next thing you know, I don't know if I'm gonna play tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna play tomorrow. I think you need to suck it up, players. But
it goes back to you sign a contract. You play for the team until you
it's these day and age that these players need to be coddled. I'm sorry, I don't like it,
No.
but that's the way it is in the game, in the NBA, in the NFL, in the Major League Baseball. It's the same thing.
Maybe that's why they all need to stay in lower level stuff to grow a little bit more.
Hey, I don't think that has absolutely nothing to do with it. Draymond Green played 4 years at Michigan State, and he gets to the NBA, and he's a completely totally different player.
You know why?
He
Because he
nothing.
didn't have Tom Izzo anymore.
He wasn't doing that stuff with Tom Izzo.
He doesn't have Izzo pulling him back.
And for another insert, and for all you people out there who have a problem with Tom Izzo yelling at that kid and pointing his finger at the kid, suck it up. There's a reason why he wins all the time. There's a reason why he has as many wins as he does. There's a reason why he has all the championships he does. There's a reason why his kids graduate. There's a reason why his kids would fall on a knife for him. So if he chastises that kid, his parents didn't have a problem with it. The kid didn't have a problem with it. Stay out of business. If you raise your kid right and you let somebody else have an opinion on how to raise your kid that has a good interest in your kid, then what's the difference? Mm-hmm. He didn't physically abuse the kid. He didn't call him out his name. He didn't put his hands on the kid. He didn't throw a chair at him. He didn't headbutt him. He didn't talk him out of his name. You know what I'm saying? And right after the game, he hugged the kid. Mm-hmm. I mean, our society is so sensitive. Our sports are so sensitive. Mm-hmm. Well, we need to go back to the 80s.
Go back to the 80s.
Oh, Sean. Oh, my God.
What are you talking about, Sean? God, look, we love you, man. What's he talking about?
I don't know. He's a little sensitive right now. Hey, I'm ready to drive down there, and I'm going to give you a big hug. I'm going to give you the one hug.
Oh, boy. Here we go. So while we're still on the NBA real quick, 44-36, I think it said that Pacers are up at halftime.
See, John, stop it.
Carson Edwards.
Stop it. Stop it. I don't know. But anyway, back to whatever we were talking about.
I think we were
in the NBA. Philadelphia is amazing. Only on the video game because they're killing me. I had to go 7 games to beat them.
Oh, speaking of video games, just real quick, I pre-ordered my Mortal Kombat 11.
I was up on that conversation with you and Julian.
Yes.
About the beta test. He said my dad didn't know the beta test. Hey, bro, I need information before I just sign up to stuff.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Did you pre-order the game?
I didn't pre-order anything.
Then you can't opt into it.
I know.
I don't know what the hell he was talking about.
No, because I mentioned to him that the lady was when I went and got my McElroy game. The lady had mentioned me.
You got a Tiger, or you got a?
No, I got McElroy. Yes, I got McElroy, and
I got that game too. We can actually play each other.
The name of my character.
Oh boy,
this is amazing.
This goes to our esports and whatnot.
This is amazing. His name is Lord Dorkington, and he's from Wales.
Shut up, Damon.
He's a left-handed black guy from Wales, and his name is Lord Dorkington.
Wow, folks. Wow.
It's amazing. So you have McElroy. We can go live.
Oh, to play each other?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll run you off the course. 18.
That's fine.
18. You got anything else on NBA?
I don't think so. Other than the Pacers.
Well, I mean, the Pacers are up at halftime now. They got one more game, and that's against Boston.
They need to win that game.
Oh yeah, they
fourth.
do. They need to win it.
They need to be home.
If not, they're going to Boston for the first round. Why would you not want to play the first round in your home stadium? I don't understand why they're not doing it. We get you, Sean. Now I'm with you.
Okay. All right.
Now I'm with you.
You can't give us half messages.
Nah, man, you got to let it out. You got to let it out like I do. You know, the ass.
And I'm a little upset you shaved your beard. We all have 4 beards. We're the 4 horsemen. We were the 4 sportsmen.
Oh, nobody ever heard a peep from you, so I'm asking you, were you laughing at what I was sending back? Because I was having so much fun
I
with
have
that
no
picture.
idea what you're talking about.